The Hot Toys Spider-Man No Way Home line is easily one of my most prized possessions. With iconic characters such as Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx's Electro, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, there was one character that meant a lot to me, and that was Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, a character I grew up with and loved for quite some time. But Hot Toys dropped the ball by simply not making the correct eye lenses white and keeping them gray. A $300 figure, not getting the coloring on a lens right, broke me. Every day I'd find myself looking at those damn eyes, and it drove me mad.
3 days later.
It drove me to a very dark place.
12 seconds later.
But collectors said, "Riley, stop crying. Stop complaining. It's not that big of a deal. It's only $300. It's not that bad. Now move on." And I said, "Fuck." But I began thinking to myself, what would Spider-Man do? Better yet, what would Peter Parker do? And honestly, he would fight back. He wouldn't give up. He wouldn't let the Howard Chans of the world decide his fate. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work hard and get this done myself. And with great power comes great responsibility. Hold on, wait. Cut this. What am I doing? Why do I have a hammer and a saw? Like, drop this. I'm a Gen Z 20-year-old. All I need is a MacBook. Let's get it. Back in character. So I set out on my hard journey, searching and searching and searching for someone who can get these eye lenses done. And I found someone, Vincent Toy, with the new replacement eyes up for pre-order. And my eyes glue up. The hope stayed alive, and I was ready. I felt like a real collector.
1 eternity later.
Feels like Christmas, baby. Let's put this on the shelf and see how it turned out. Boom. Look at how much better that is. I did it. I got my perfect Andrew Garfield figure, and so can you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Riley Reviews back again with a video here, and today is a big one, and hopefully you enjoyed that fun little intro and it wasn't too cringy for your taste, but I know a lot of people will, but I had fun with it. Now, if you couldn't tell from the intro, this video will be primarily showing how to get these gray lenses into that nice glossy white. It is a purchased product from a company that makes them, and I think this method is so essential to any TASM fan out there. Trust me, as soon as you get the white eyes set up, you're not even going to be thinking about these old gray eyes. But if you do enjoy the video and you found this very useful, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. As simple as the method is, I did some really fun poses and I really do hope you enjoy the video, but let's get into fixing this guy up. So I firstly wanted to showcase how the actual packaging was when I purchased this product. Like I said, Vince and Toy _NA on Instagram is where I purchased this from. He sells these and he has them actually for pre-order still. So if you are interested, you can check them out. And I will say these aren't obviously the cheapest things in the world. I did pay all in shipped $60 USD. And obviously some people would say that is insane to pay for just these 6-scale lenses. But hey, I'm an insane Spidey fan, so it was worth it in my eyes. And I still believe that to be true. And like I said, this is really nicely packed. I didn't really know what I was expecting with this company, but hey, give them props for packing this thing up. It's not in this nice little clam plastic shell that keeps the eyes from moving around or shaking. So that was really nice to see. And right here, I want to show a close look at just the before, like thoughts of the figure and the poses in and the eyes. And honestly, I cannot wait to get these damn things off. I've mentioned this before in my full No Way Home review video of all Hot Toy figures. If you haven't checked that video out, almost has 30,000 views. So you guys have been killing it. I'll link that on the top right so you can check it out after this. But I was so frustrated with this figure, and I'm glad to be getting these new and improved eyes because in my opinion, these gray eyes just is something I cannot look past. I just love this character and honestly the franchise so much to where I couldn't just be like, okay, I'm gonna move on. And yeah, I just had to get it done, but let's just get this changed up. Let's figure out how to get this done. This is what you've all been waiting for. And hopefully you take this advice and change up your TASM 2 Spidey because he deserves it. Now this video was actually taken by the company who made the eyes, and they show you right here how simple it is. All you have to do is get a pin, go into the corner of the original eyes, pop them off, and it just flings out. You get a blue tack, put it in the middle, and pop the new ones in. It is literally that simple. As crazy as you think it would be, it is all you have to do It is not that hard at all. It was a little tricky when I was doing it, futzing in the corners to make sure you didn't crack anything or scratch the black paint. That may have been a personal problem though, because as you can see here, they're making it look incredibly easy, but yeah, it just took a little bit more futzing for me. But what's so cool about this method is that if you don't have the money to buy the specific lenses, you can custom do this yourself. I've already seen some collectors do this with vinyl, like white vinyl, and they put it over the eyes. The only thing is that you're not getting the dotted texture which these custom lenses come with. But here we have showing like what it comes with when you purchased it, which is the blue tack and the pin, which is pretty cool how they include both. Big disclaimer though, when you do this method, do not expect to keep the gray eyes, because you can see right here, the paint on the gray actually chipped off. So if you do this, do not expect to have your original lenses in good shape. But for me, I don't really give a shit because I'm never going to use these again. But for collectors who want like a perfect condition figure, do not do this method, because yes, it will ruin the gray original eyes, and you can't really use it or pop them back on because they will likely be chipped. Unless maybe I did mine wrong, I got unlucky, but I don't even care, fuck those things. But let's hit a little before and after. As you can see, these are the gray lenses, which I have had on the figure prior to doing this method. And right here, we are going to move on to the upgraded white lenses. And as you can see, in my eyes, it looks so much better. I love how this turned out, and I'm so glad that I purchased this product, because it just looks like a TASM 2 Andrew Garfield now. To me, the gray eyes were always like an eyesore. It just didn't remind me of the Spider-Man that I watched on the big screen, but this definitely does. And what's so great about this is, as I mentioned before, the colors on the suit could be darker. It would have been better, but with the eyes being white, it almost makes the red and blue tones shade look darker, because that white is so noticeable when you have it on the shelf. Now let's move on to a close-up of the two head sculpts, which really shows the difference. Now, this might not be a total fair comparison, since the old Andrew on the left is the 1.0 version, not the 2.0 head, because I had him originally, but hey, I don't really care. It just highlights the eyes and how different and better it looks. But look at that. It's like night and day. Come on, guys. I'm telling you, if you have this TASM 2 figure, get this method. Make sure to do your research and be careful with it, though, because you don't want to mess anything up. But I'm telling you, it is so much better. The $60 upcharge may be a lot to some people, but I just feel like the quality of it, the reflection of the gloss on the white, the dotted texture, which is accurate to the film, just makes it all worth it in my eyes. But yeah, I really liked seeing this OG with the new one, because it kind of gives me more value for my money I paid, because yes, it's not cheap, but hey, it made it so much better for me. And right here, you're looking at the right side, the new body with the new eyes, and the left being the 1.0 Andrew, like I mentioned before, with the gray eyes. And honestly, the more I see this 1.0 to the 2.0, I appreciate the 2.0 so much more. Now that it also has the wide eyes, that's probably helping a lot. But yeah, the 1.0 is not aging too gracefully, especially around the shoulders. The proportions just look so weird. And I also wanted to show the Andrew Garfield sculpt, which we got from the 2.0. I put on the 1.0 body. And again, this is one of the things that still bug me. The head sculpt is just not perfect in my eyes for a No Way Home Andrew, but fret not. I'm going to make a future video, because I pre-ordered a head sculpt that is a new version for the No Way Home, so I can have that more accurate Andrew Garfield when he was older and aged up. Just have to wait for that company to release it, but hopefully that happens soon, because this figure isn't perfect yet, but it will be. It will be. But enough side-to-side comparisons. I know you're getting bored out there and you want to see some Spidey pose goodness, and I'm going to try my best to highlight how badass these white lenses are. Let's get into it. Now, hopefully I cooked there a little bit. I tried my best. You know I'm not the best poser. I get hate from my poses, but let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy that? Did you hate that? Let me know. But right here, we're doing a close-up, like high definition of the eyes themselves. And as you can see, the quality is there, and it should be for the price you're paying. You can see that dotted texture like I mentioned, which I really did appreciate the company doing. And this just gets me so excited to get the new Toby in, because I'm finally going to have that trio, that perfect trio that we all saw in theaters, which is almost 2 years now, which is kind of insane to think about. But let's move on to some more poses as I wrap up here. You know, when we're talking No Way Home, I had to do this pose because it's just so iconic. This scene in the film was hilarious, and honestly, No Way Home is probably the most nostalgic film in cinema history. Maybe that's a hot take, let me know, but I just loved this scene. It was really a lot of fun, and just recreating the meme was perfect. And it was funny because it was actually Andrew Garfield's idea in the moment. Yet another classic TASM 2 pose. Still an underrated film in my eyes. I can watch that film any day. The CGI was top notch, even better than some of the new stuff we're getting now, which is crazy. And right here, I had to show the sick Andrew. I mean, this was a hilarious scene in TASM 2, and I just wanted to replicate this. And with that wide eyes, I just feel like it looks so much better now. And it's so cool when Hot Toys includes stuff like this. This was only on the 1.0 version, so I'm glad to have kept the accessories there.
Of Spider-Man.
What's so great about this custom I bought is that it sort of reinvigorated my love for Spider-Man figures, and mainly just obviously TASM 2, because I really do enjoy this film a lot, and seeing how the final product turned out, I was a little disappointed. And like I said in the intro, it broke me, man. It broke me. Now, maybe not that deep, but overall, this just made me so much more excited for the No Way Home line and future figures to come, which is apparently a rumor that the Tobey Maguire is coming right around the corner, possibly even tomorrow, but I don't know what that means. That would be a great New Year's gift from Hot Toys if that is true. But regardless, I will still never understand why Hot Toys never made the eyes white. I just feel like that was such a critical mistake that you can't just look past that, in my opinion. But hey, at the end of the day, it's their company, but I'm definitely going to criticize them for that, because I really shouldn't have to pay $60 more for a custom eyes myself. I mean, I guess I could have done it for free, so it's my own fault. But let's grab this bad boy, put him on the shelf, and wrap up this video. I thank God I didn't drop this and break the damn thing, because I just paid so much money for it. But whew, look at that. Look at that. I can now officially move on from this figure and be happy with how it looks on the shelf, and actually want to pose this thing, because I didn't even feel like posing it. It was that deep, guys. Nah. But I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. It did take a lot of time editing this one, but this is exactly the type of content I love providing for you all, because I have a deep understanding and love for this character and have a lot of fun making these videos. And I also wanted to send a massive shout out to all subscribers of the channel, because we did hit our milestone of 3,000 subs, and we are actually at 3.1 now before the end of the year, which is such a massive accomplishment. Thank you all so much. And as you can see, the Spidey shelf is climbing. We are getting figures left, right, and center. And I am doing a collection tour in the next couple of weeks. I do want to wait a bit because I'm getting some great pieces soon, and I don't want to post it yet. I typically post my yearly collection tour in December, but I just want to wait to get some really epic pieces. So that is a little unfortunate, but hey, it's going to be worth it. Trust me, guys. But again, thank you all for watching. Let me know all your thoughts on the method in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.